It's actually happening. Carti is dropping in only a couple of hours. We got the confirmation from himself about I Am Music coming out tomorrow, Friday, March 14th, just like we kind of predicted over the last couple of days, but that it's actually dropping is really insane. We got some info about possible features. We got some info about him only dropping because of leakers, so let's jump straight into this. If you want to stay up to date with everything surrounding hip-hop, make sure to subscribe and also become a part of this community by joining our Discord server in the description. Real quick, if you don't want to listen to this, make sure to skip 10 seconds into the future, but you can now sign up for my free newsletter with the first link in the description. It comes every Sunday and recaps everything that's been happening in hip-hop over the past week, so make sure to do that. So let's start from the beginning. After we left off after yesterday's video with the info dump about a lot of new hints coming out for I Am Music, Spotify posted a little teaser for this record. They put up this just cryptic message of I Am Music, and in the caption they wrote, "Have faith." So people were like, okay, something is coming. Funnily enough, they also had a comment with no refunds on faith, kind of playing on this whole everything getting refunded if it doesn't drop, but in this case there wouldn't be no refunds. So really funny from Spotify. And then we started getting new billboards all over New York at first, but I think it also expanded after that. First of all, we had streets ready with the same old Carti font and Spotify logo on there, so we knew that something was coming, something was up. And then we also just had I Am Music displayed on the billboards with a newer, more up-to-date version appearing only a couple of hours ago with this unusual design that we hadn't had yet, but it is this Spotify logo with new Carti album this Friday just spammed over and over again. So they are going all in on this rollout, on the marketing, and Spotify is again just backing this up. So this is at this point the confirmation that it's coming. But it didn't stop there, because we got a tweet from Carti himself after he posted the billboards on Opium himself. He put up a tweet just saying Friday. And this is what we've all been waiting for. He did this a day before, like maybe in the night of 2 days before, but still, it's actually insane. We were getting this thing tonight. We also have the bald guy, Black Hane himself, coming back again, screaming at us that new Carti is coming. So that was also, I mean, that's like the biggest confirmation that we can get, because once that happens, at least something is happening. You know, in the past, we didn't always get something after Black Hane put up a video, but at least something was in motion. And in this case, that is very clearly the case as well. And we've got the first couple of hints before Carti said it himself that it would be dropping on Friday by him replying to a comment from Kai Cenat on one of the posts where Kai just said Friday. And Carti replied to this, basically confirming it, saying, "Go Rari truck in the room, 2 of them." So there might be a Carti and Kai Cenat live stream coming up connected to I Am Music, which would obviously be crazy promotion for it. I mean, you can consider he's doing Rolling Loud California this upcoming Sunday with a huge headlining set, and also going on Kai Cenat's stream. That is some major promotion and major marketing you're getting from that. And we're going to be talking about the first week sales in a second, because he's already sold over 140,000 copies just from the pre-orders. So that's also insane. We can't forget it, we got a fit pic. He posted this on Opium, his Finsta burner account. We couldn't go a rollout or an announcement without one. He's referencing he's a dog because he posted a picture with his dogs. It looks pretty cool. Honestly, we don't care about the fit pics right now though. We care about the music, which is dropping in only a couple of hours. At this point, I want to give a quick word out to Flow Culture, who have some amazing pieces with your favorite artists and albums that you can pick up with an additional 10% on top with the code BENZMUSIC. They also got some sick Playboi Carti stuff. You can go check it out with the link in the description. Let's get back to Carti now though. Now, we also did get some info from Kirko, who's very involved in this. He was the first person to actually post about March 14th being the release date. He was also later picked up on DJ Academic's stream, who we're going to be talking about in a second, because he was like, who's Kirko? He got some crazy connections. So we can trust Kirko on a lot of this. And he started posting about the possible features. And this is the most interesting stuff, because if you take a look at the list that Kirko posted, you can see Young Thug, Lil Uzi, Future, Travis Scott, The Weeknd, plus one more feature. Maybe it's Kanye because of the post that he made over the last couple of days. We also know that Kanye is heavily involved with the production on this. Maybe it's also somebody just completely different. So these are some features that maybe you can take with not as much of a grain of salt, because Kirko is saying this, and Kirko is kind of reliable at this point when it comes to these crazy predictions. So those are some insane features, man. I mean, that's going to be wild. Now, speaking of Kirko, he also reported on over 145,000 units already being sold through the pre-sales. Academics also said this. So honestly, I asked y'all in the Discord just yesterday about, how you think, how much is this selling? And y'all said over 300. At this point, I believe it too. Let's see, this is going to be crazy. Now, we also have the word from that DJ Academics live stream that there might be another album coming, and this is something that we obviously knew about. Apparently, he told Academics, after I drop this bitch, I'm ready to drop again. And of course, we've had the entire theories with Baby Boy, with the Opium collab tape flowing around that this might be referring to. So maybe there is another album coming after I Am Music, which would obviously be very big. We have to wait and see though. First of all, we have to get the record. Let's not waste our brain space on yet another theory. Let's wait until tomorrow. After we have I Am Music, we can talk about this again. And one last thing that I did want to talk about, we had some info also from DJ Academics that apparently Carti only dropped this Friday because leakers threatened to leak the album if he didn't. And obviously this is not good news, because this means that originally Carti didn't want to drop this Friday. This means that this wasn't the plan all along. But, how else would he thought he would have done this? We have the merch shipping. We have the merch shipping on the day that the 6-month period from September 12th runs out. The theory that we've been talking about forever, it all made perfect sense. So if it's only leakers that prevented Carti from, kind of not dropping, then what would have been the plan A if this is plan B? What would have been his strategy if he's only doing this because of leakers? That kind of makes me question a bunch of this. Let's see if we get any more clarification on this. Likely we won't. It's Carti. But it's definitely an interesting addition to the info that we have on the record, kind of leaving a bittersweet taste to it all, if you ask me. But obviously, let's let all of this sink in. We're getting I Am Music in less than 24 hours and only a couple of hours at this point. Let me know what you think about all of this, what you think of also the new snippets that we've gotten. We didn't get a chance to talk about it today, but we're getting the full album tomorrow, so it's not even that big of a deal. And also of the features that we've gotten presented so far from Kirko and how he knows so much. So all of your thoughts on this, please let me know in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and y'all take care.